What's up, YouTube? Today I'm doing a collection video. So I've done my 1s, 2s, 3s, and 4s, and now we're getting into what I have the most of, which are 5s. It's not that I like 5s more. Actually, 8s are my favorites. 1s are slowly becoming one of my most favorites. They just make a lot of 5s. So, energy. This is not a Red Bull ad, just saying. So anyway, what I'm going to do is go through my 5s. The first 3 5s are going to be my least favorite. I mean, I still love them, but they're going to be my least favorite. And then non-OG colorways, OG colorways, my favorite ones. Then the decade, once they're like 10 years or more, 10 years old or more. And then I have my lows. Alright, so first one, boom. So the first one up is this Gold Tongue Jammy, which this is the Gold Tongue 5. And I don't, it's not that I dislike this shoe, it's just that I could have not got this shoe and been okay. But there is one of my 5s, that has a similar sole. So what may end up happening is when that one, because it's older, when that one starts to crumble, I will do a sole swap and paint this UNC blue and put this sole on the UNC 5s that they have a little age on. I really bought these to be like beaters, like bebop 5s, like just when I'm out meandering around. So Gold Tongue 5. Boop. All right. These guys. So these are Poison or Space Jam 5s, or I call them Poison 5s. And I put that little lace lock on there by Stay Schemin'. And these guys get some love because I wear these a lot. They're kind of I think they're neat. There's not a lot of things like these. So I don't know. So people call them Space Jams, I call them Poisons. I think other people call them other things, but this is number 2 in here. Alright, so these are pre-grapes or Hornets. So these are these guys. So if you notice the lacing, this is how I used to lace my 5s. I've kind of calmed that down just a fucking bit, where I've tightened it up some so it's not quite so vaguely laced. But these get a lot of love too. Like, it's like these first 3 I wear on like rainy days, or if I just don't really give a shit about what I'm doing. They're like my I can wear Jordans and not care about where I'm going or walking kind of thing. These guys get some wear. And actually, really, to be honest, these have a pretty dope quality leather on them. Now that I'm holding them, I haven't worn them in a while. And I feel like these will look good yellowed, so I'm kind of excited about that when that starts to happen. But we'll see. Alright, so, boom. So, these ones are ones that I feel like look OG, seem OG, but they're not OG. Alright? So first is the Laney's, which I just got not too long ago. And I put different laces in here. These laces are by Laced Up Laces, which I love their products. Yeah. And this, I feel like, is a very classic Jordan colorway, that Laney. But it's not OG, which is really strange when you really start to think about it. And they use some cool tumbled leather. I think it looks more tumbled than it actually is, if that makes sense. So when you're looking at this one, right, as compared to the next one that I'll have here in a second in my hand, there's a difference. There's a big difference. All right, so number 4, Laney 5s. Boom. And these are white metallic 5s. And I absolutely love this shoe. But if you look at the leather, it's similar to, it looks similar to the Laney. So again, this is the Laney, right? This is the white metallic, but it does not feel the same. Those look like this, but they don't feel like this. It's not the same texture. It's not as soft. The Laneys are not as soft as these. So the white metallic 5s, number 5 on my 5s list. All right, and again, these are not OG, but the black grapes. And if you ask any like Jordan head at all, these are, like, in my opinion, one of the greatest 5s that they've ever done. You know, they're just classic. Like, they really, really are. It's just a really dope colorway. They executed this really well. I wish they would do more stuff like this. Yeah. But yeah, these are black grape 5s. Definitely one of my favorites. I don't wear it much because I don't want it to get the shit beat out of it. All right, so next I'm going to be doing, these are all OG colorways. You know, so what I mean by OG colorways are they were the first 4 that came out in 1990, I believe. Sorry, I'm trying to get everything back here. So eventually I can get like a view of all of the 5s that I have. So these came out in 90. And I can remember being in either 4th or 5th grade and actually getting a pair of these. I think I actually had 2 pair at some point, like along the way. That was back before Jordans were like, they're going to sell out. Or like now when they're just like, they're going to sit on the shelves. So first one, boom, white grape. This is the white grape, you know. And this is a super classic colorway. And it was like really the first time where they went and did this like hornet color, like an ode to North Carolina, which is where Jordan comes from. You know, and that's just, it's a dope shoe. Like that teal and that purple are iconic now for Jordan brand. And I love this colorway. Boom, boom. All right, this is the black metallic 5. And there's still, I have to put the lace lock in, but right now there's still that Freddy lace lock. That's from Stay Schemin', and StayScheminCo.com. And these are the ones that came out this year with the Nike Air OG, the butt. And these were also dope. And yeah, so you end up with like, it's kind of cool. So you have the white metallic and the black metallic. And then, like, you know, you had the last 2 I just showed were the white grape and the black grape, which it's just a dope combination. But I really like the Nike Air, or Nike did the Nike Air on the butt on these. Not particularly a fan of the $220 price tag. All right, next 2 are going to be the fire red. So starting off with this one first, which I prefer, is the silver tongue. And they call it the silver tongue because it's a fire red colorway, but it has that silver tongue. And what in these I had those other ones. So I had the grapes, and the other ones that I'll show you here. It was the silver tongues, and this is just a clean shoe from front to back. I love how this shoe is executed. Again, these are one of those shoes though that I will use sneaker shields in because that toe box. So this is the toe box on this shoe, right? And I have always put sneaker shields in this one. And the next fire red is the black tongue. Now, these shoes are hella loved. Like, they have, it's the black tongue. I had to change the laces. I had to change the laces out of them because the other ones got super jacked. But if you look at the toe box, now this is my left foot. All these are my left foot. So it doesn't bend like my right foot does. But even then, like, I just started using sneaker shields and this one, and you can see the creases on there. And that's from a foot that doesn't bend. All right, like my foot doesn't bend in the toe like my other foot does. My left foot doesn't anyway. So this is the last of the OGs. We got the 2-3, and this is the black tongue, and this is the one I had when I can't remember. There's a picture somewhere. I gotta find it. But yeah, last of the OGs. Look at it. This shit's getting crazy already. All right. Boom. I love this shoe. This is a Supreme Camo 5. And it's got that 94 on the heel for when Supreme came out. It's got the SUP on inside underneath the mesh on the mid panels. And it's got, I wear mine so you can't really see it much, but underneath there it says Supreme. It has a Jumpman. And then on the lace lock it says Supreme. And then on the inside of the tongue it says Air Jordan and Supreme. I absolutely adore these shoes. And these were a must cop for me because of the camo stuff. Like, Jordan doesn't do a lot of camo, and when they do, I have to get it. So this is like my third favorite or second favorite Jordan 5. And this one is my favorite. It's the Bel-Air. And this is the Bel-Air 5. And again, these are one of those shoes that I will absolutely not rock without the sneaker shields and the toe box. I don't want to crease up these toe boxes at all. And they work. They really do. They have two different ones, and I'll do a review on that probably tomorrow or the next day on all the stuff I have. But the reason these are my favorites is because they don't make shoes like this. They don't do it. They don't do it very often. Like, it's an ode to a TV show where the guy wore a lot of 5s. Like, they just don't do stuff like this at all. Like, it's just not common. You know, like where you get like a green Jumpman here, and then you get a pink Jumpman there. It's green on the back here. On the right foot, it's the opposite. I just think that's super dope. The inside is just all kinds of crazy and like super 90s. You know, I mean, I don't know if y'all know what Saved by the Bell is. I may be dating myself, but this looks like Saved by the Bell on the inside. It's like that the intro to that show. It's just nostalgic for me. It just reminds me of the 90s, and I did a lot of growing up in the 90s. All right, so next we're going to go into, these are my oldest 5s that I have, and generally the oldest shoes that I have. My daughter has a pair of Flint 12, I think, from 2003. But these are the oldest ones that I have. And this is my second favorite 5 of all time. And this one came out, let's see, it was made in June 2006. So this was made in June 2006. And so a funny little story about these is I got these from StockX on this Neo. He was doing a charity event thing, and I got these during that. And I will tell you that I don't really care if Neo wore them or not. I mean, like, I like his music and shit, but I'm like, these are Neo shoes, yes. No, the price was good for some 5s, and they were for some burgundy 5s. And they were in amazing condition and still are. You know, they haven't even done that fogging up process, what it kind of looks like it's doing right now, which scares me a bit. But, you know, you see some crumbling right there, and I don't care. I'm still going to rock these bitches anyway. So, burgundy 5s. And I love the yellowing on the netting here on the midsole, on the mid panel. Boom. Alright, and these are UNC 5s that are also getting foggy. No! It makes me the nervous. So these are UNC 5s. I really wish they would do stuff like this again. For me, it's the black suede with the blue stitching really just makes this shoe pop. And this is during when they were doing that lifestyle deal, the LS series. And this one came out, this one was made in March of 06. So again, this is another 10-year-old shoe. And it does have some of the squashing in the heel, you know, and that's fine. I mean, it hurts me, but this is like, so, if this sole goes, I will for sure be, sole swapping with the gold tongue and putting it on these and just painting the gold part this color and then dyeing the stuff. I know a customizer and a sole swapper, and he'll be able to do it for me. So UNC 5s. Boom. All right. These are the Green Bean 5s. And these are my last 10-year-old shoe. And these are 3M. The whole damn thing. So again, you know, I've worn them without sneaker shields, I think, twice. And you can see the wrinkling there on the toe box. So I highly suggest if you have these, you know, use the sneaker shields or use something that keeps the toe from bending. But again, it's starting to see some of the crumble on the heel there. I can see it good right there. You know, but this shoe is so dope, and I got this from Sneaker Queen 509, my Instagram sneaker battle. It's my homie, and she had an extra pair. Ooh, I got a good paint mark there. I'm wearing my shit. I gotta wipe that off. You know, but yeah, Green Bean 5s. They're dope. They're really cool at night. And so these are, I'm getting into my 5 lows. Now I have 3 pair of 5 lows, and this will wrap it all up for this video. Now, these jokers are the Dunk From Above 5 lows. Now, I wish they would have made a full 5, like a 5 high, like a regular 5. But these are super dope. Now, I don't know if you can tell from the video, but I'm trying to get it up close there. All right. This leather is dope. All right. And I love this like rough cut it has around the edge. But the only one that I have that the leather compares to this is the white metallic 5s. Like, there's not a lot of Jordan shoes that actually have this quality of leather on it. Like, everybody that slept on these, y'all fucked up. I'm just saying, because these things are fucking cool. And they're comfortable, and you can beat them up, and they're easy to clean with that navy and the white leather. So y'all are messing up. Dunk From Above 5 low. All right, next is the Chinese New Year 5. Which I love the little details on these guys. The heel. And this, the tongue, and the packaging. The box on them is crazy. Even like the wax paper on the inside has this type of design on it. And I love these and don't wear them as much as I should. They deserve to be worn probably a little more than I actually do. So that's the Chinese New Year 5. And then last but not least is the Neymar 5. Again, another all 3M shoe. I have a thing about 3M. It's super dope. All right. So, cool thing about these is, one, they come in a really, really dope box. It all looks like, it's all this color, like this orange, with like the speckling on it. So it looks like, this little triangle right there, that little tooth. So on the right one, instead of having a 10, which is Neymar's number, it has a 23, which is Jordan's number. So these are my 5s. You know, that's all the ones that I have. Do you like 5s? Are 5s your favorite? What 5s do you have? What 5 are you going to get? My next 2 5s are the Dornbecker 5, which I have a link on, which is awesome. Human Poster, check him out. I'll put his IG in the description. and the Wolf Gray 5s, which I just recently found out they're from 2011, not 2006 like the others. So I'll be copying those soon also. Yeah, put in the description what 5s you want, what 5s you want to get. Let me know, like, comment, subscribe. Also, if you want to see what my videos are, like as soon as I put them out, there's a little bell somewhere on here. And, you know, hit that bell so you get notifications to your phone and or laptop. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch up with y'all. Out.